I'm tryna live at the function. I ain't tryna deal with the fuck shit. You know how it is when you run shit. You know how it is. This is Jass, and you watching Shut Up and Listen with True Star.
One is like I'm finding my purpose, so I'm always playing like Anita Baker.
Just natural, like.
Man, it's your boy Chris. It's your boy Debo. Yeah, we're in this thing, Chris and Debo Mafia.
You know, my mom used to force me to sing for like her church friends, and like, but she'd give me dollars, you know, to do it. But she knew I could sing when I was like real little. So I just, you know, sing a couple of tunes. My God is an awesome God. I remember that's the song she used to make me sing. But I really ain't getting into music for real till I was like maybe college level. Like when I got to college, I started like writing and stuff like that. And like really like diving into like, you know, my creative side. I just really got into writing and stuff more so than singing. And like in high school, I did After School Matters, which was like a really big program for high school students. They did music, they did all type of stuff. But I went to my first actual studio and like really, you know, learned how to like record myself and just what I sound like on the actual track. And it was real cool, you know. But I ain't really do it for real, cause like my people always wanted me to go to college. Like my family, like they're doctors, lawyers, and nurses, and you know, like they really pro education, which is cool. But like I always been me and like super creative. So I eventually ended up here. That was my first single, by the way. Like that was my first time like really taking this stuff serious. Like I had just got like my own crib, you know, and I was just feeling myself, and I was like, period. Like, I don't need no nigga for shit. Like, I don't know, like my daddy always raised me like that, but when I really got my own, it just was a feeling. And I went into the studio, and me and Vibes, my 40, shout out to her, we just made a little, you know, made a little anthem for the independent ladies out there. My supporters be like, why you don't be on the gram? Why you don't? But like, I really just like to be low key for real. And like, that's one thing I admire about Frank Ocean. Like, he can pop in and out every couple years, and like, he could be like, I'm dropping an album, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go buy that shit. Like, you feel me? Because I just know the quality's there, and it's quality over quantity, you know? So, same with Lauryn Hill. Like, she only has one album. Like, come on, she's the GOAT. Like, you don't have to oversaturate, you know, the people. Like, wait, I believe in like just wait until you really have a product that's worth really like, you know, giving. That we're all like just mean and like we all shoot and kill people, because that's not true. It's so many like good people here, you know. I'm really originally from the East Coast. So like anytime you leave Chicago, you definitely get that little like, especially guys, like niggas be, you know, thinking everybody tough and like on that, but it's not like that for real, you know. It's a lot of good people and just, you know, a lot of community work too. They like to say that Chicago don't like to work together, but I see a lot more of that now, and especially on the music scene, you know. Shout out to Chanel True. Shout out to Franchica Lajay. Shout out to Lil Blessing. Shout out to Flex. Shout out to Lil Zay, Osama, Kosha, Sleeves, all them. That's my family, you know. So I'm a little bougie when it comes to the food, because I grew up like with everybody knowing how to cook in my household. So like, I could rock with the Harolds and the, you know, but I really like, you know, nicer places like Bellwethers and like Chant and Hyde Park. But I be cooking, so like I really, you know, I make really good stuffed chicken, you know, asparagus, you know what I'm saying, a little steak. I cook. My daddy was a really good cook, so, you know.